And you know, I didn't want to give a big rundown of a whole bunch of credentials for this particular episode because you've been here before. You're back for the third time, at least the third time. I appreciate you every single time you took the time out to get down with me. All right. Oh man, what's going on in the world today? Let's talk about a couple of things that's going on in the world today. That's kind of, it's got the world on fire, literally, man. Let's talk about the coronavirus, or what they call it, COVID 18 or 20 or something like that. They changed the name to it. They gave it a real scientific name, or if you will. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Man, what do you know about the origins of the coronavirus? Since hold up. I'm asking you this because I know you tapped in.
Yeah.
I know you tapped in. We're not gonna tell the people how you're tapped in unless you want to. Yeah. But I know you know way more than the average Joe out there, bro. Tell us what you know. Tell us what you can.
To the average Joe. Hey, far as I know, man, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these things are, in my mind, are cooked up. You see what I'm saying?
You mean in the lab, right?
Real. Yeah, it cooked up in the lab, and it's without going too far into it, it's something that happens a lot.
That's right.
And in my experience, it's to distract you from what's really
happening.
You know what I'm saying? Now that's from all my woke people out there.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You can take that with a grain of salt if you will. You dig? But from what you got?
So you saying it's funny that with the all these primaries and all of these I'm just talking about what's going on in the States with all of these primaries. The election is coming up. You're saying that this is a distraction here in the United States to slip something through, not even with just the presidential candidacy. What the fuck is it called? The candidacy or something? What am I talking about? The presidential election coming up here this year, right? All right. So not just that, but you're saying some other things are going on around the world to distract us. They put the coronavirus out there.
It normally is, bruh.
You're right.
Every time you go back and look, and every time something happened, whether it's
H1N1,
West Nile or whatever have you, H1N1, all that stuff like that, it's always something else over here. But because somebody don't want you to see that, put you over here. And they give you this big thing to trend and talk about. You know what I'm saying? So you don't worry about that no more. So they can do what they got to do to handle that. Right. And that's how it go down, you dig? But from my experience, it came from China, you know what I'm saying? And then it's been spreading ever since. They say it's up to 100,000 people that's done died now. You know what I'm saying? They reached to Italy, all these places now it's finally reached to. You see what I'm saying? And it's killing people.
Wait, so you're saying that the number, the real death toll is 100,000?
Yeah, it's up to like 100,000 now, man.
They are only saying that they got like 68,000 the last time I heard, which was, oh man, so you just put us up on some real game. And what else? Check this out. A couple episodes back, Lost Souls put me up on game. He was telling us, he put us up on game. He was telling us that the coronavirus has been around. It's on the Lysol can.
Yeah, because it's like a flu type deal.
It's like a version of the flu, like a mutated version of the flu.
Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah, it's like a flu type deal, man.
Well, why is it here now? Why is it so prevalent now? Why release it now? You just told us, man. You just told us.
That's a key word you just said.
Why?
You didn't notice what you said. Why release it? You notice you said release it.
Oh, I did say that.
Like somebody had it.
Somebody had it in a cage, right?
Hey, I'm just saying. I can understand what's there in front of you, man.
It is right there in front of our noses, bro.
We all know it's more than meets the eye, you dig? Because you still ain't got rid of the flu yet.
Right. You had the flu goes ham every year. I hadn't gotten the flu, shit, man, in 13 years, bro. I don't need your vaccination. You dig that?
Yeah.
Man, come on, man.
Just saying.
Man, this ain't even that type of podcast. We're gonna put you on game today. We here with BlueRaySip, man. And what are the plans to stop it?
Is there a plan to stop it? Is there a need to stop it? If you want to take it there.
It's only gonna get worse from what I know and what I've seen. It's only gonna get worse because it hadn't really hit the U.S. It's not a. Somebody told me it's not a matter of when. It's not a matter of if, but when. It's gonna lock this whole country down. That's what somebody told me. And I'm talking about like people are gonna have to be working from home, which they're already doing. Schools are gonna be closing. Hospitals are gonna be filled up to the brim.
Hey, and to add to that, you know the people that I know, you know what I'm saying, where they work at over in Italy, supposedly they done closed down their gyms and they can't go to places like that because of that situation. Just putting it on there.
Thank you. And I seen an article about Italy this morning. As soon as I woke up, went on my, I think I was on Twitter. You know how they have the little news clips coming through? It said Italy. And Italy looked like a war zone. You know, they had, of course, it's just a picture that someone took, but it looked crazy out there in Italy for some reason, man. But anyway, I don't want to be insensitive to the individuals that have lost their lives and have paid dearly because of the coronavirus. Salute to them. It's not a game out there, man. I know a lot of people like to make light of the situation, but when it hits home, it hits home. And I want to be super respectful and salute everybody that's really, really actually.
It's just saying it's a shame they got to be put in that situation like that for something, you know.
Devilish. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Damn. But man, big salute to those people, and my heart and prayers go out to y'all for real. All right.
Yep.
Let's move on. Let's talk about something a little bit more lighter. You know, before we move on, I want to go ahead and say RIP Nipsey Hussle and RIP Kobe Bryant, two of the GOATs. We lost them.
Straight up.